Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello, my name is Loey. In today's Scream Stream, we're taking a look at some of the scariest videos on YouTube. Before we get into today's video, I want to thank our sponsor, Love and Pies. Love and Pies is a free-to-download Merge 2 game that you can play on your mobile phone or a tablet. Listen, your girl loves her phone games, but I'm very particular with what I play on my phone. I'm not a very intense phone gamer. If I'm playing something crazy, I'll do that on my computer. I'm looking for a relaxing experience, but also something that will challenge me a bit, you know, have something to work towards. Love and Pies is a perfect balance of being a bit challenging. Listen, especially as you get further into the game, it's not always easy to keep up with the recipes you will have to merge together. Did I mention that throughout the game you're running the most adorable cafe of all time? Well, you are. It doesn't start out so great though. See, our main character Amelia has received a letter in the mail from her mother asking for her daughter's help. When Amelia gets to her mother's cafe, it's been burned to the ground, and her mother has skipped town. While simultaneously rebuilding the cafe, Amelia also manages her customers and makes them different treats in the kitchen, which is where we do our matching. So you have to match your flour to get cake mixes to get cookies, and so on. There's a really fun, diverse cast of characters. I always love meeting a new character, and the game is honestly really funny. Like, I just constantly find myself cracking up at the little jokes they put in, like the hot firefighters at the beginning of the game. And I love decorating your own cafe. There's so many options for colors and different themes that you can go with, and it's really rewarding to watch your cafe come to life around you and look exactly the way you want it to. Love and Pies feels like a sitcom meets like a mystery meets a cooking show all in one. It's such a fun game, and I highly recommend you all check it out, especially if you are a lover of my channel and you love all things mystery based and maybe a little spooky. After all, the gossip that you hear in Love and Pies from the residents of Appleton might just surprise you. There are shocking secrets, revelations, and mysteries awaiting you in Love and Pies, not to mention all of the other cool features I've already talked about. If you want to download Love and Pies and join me in restoring our cafe to its former glory, then click the link down below to download the game. And thank you so much for downloading through my link. It truly helps the channel so much. And thank you very much to Love and Pies for sponsoring. Once again, if you want to download Love and Pies, a really fun, unique, and exciting match 2 game today, all you have to do is click the link in the description box down below. Thank you to Love and Pies for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get into the scary YouTube videos. If you ever want to catch the Scream Stream live, we stream here on YouTube on Sunday evenings. Typically I go live sometime between like 5 to 7 p.m. PST, and along with my live stream chat, we always take a look at some of the scariest videos online. From TikToks to the scary side of YouTube to creepy games, we've got a little bit of everything. And today we're reacting to one of the scariest video compilations I've ever seen on YouTube. Without any further ado, let's get into the creepy videos.
There's a mall in Peru that is well known for being one of the biggest plazas in the city of Pucallpa. A lot of kids come here as the plaza holds events primarily aimed at children. Even the mascot of this place is designed to appeal to a young audience, which is pretty evident by the numerous TV ads run by this mall. With so many kids running around the place, it's no surprise that accidents often happen here.
Oh no.
But one accident in particular has left many people unsettled.
Oh no.
In 2016, a young girl named Valentina Yamalith had been playing around at an instant photo booth where an exposed cable from the machine was touching a metal railing near the kiosk. Valentina grabbed onto the railing and was instantly electrocuted. Unfortunately, due to the high voltage she received, Valentina was pronounced deceased only hours later. Understandably, Valentina's family had mourned and grieved for days on end. Fast forward to a few years later, and Valentina's story is no longer talked about. Or so it seems. As of recent, the same plaza where Valentina had passed away has been experiencing strange activity within its stores. It's late at night, after business hours, when a surveillance camera inside a store captures this.
Okay. I'm I supposed to be looking? Oh. So we hear a door close. Oh, I have chills.
The video shows what looks to be a small child zooming back and forth at a speed beyond human capacity. As if seeing a child alone inside a store that is closed wasn't strange enough, it runs at a supernatural speed. Employees of the mall can't help but think that this may—
I wouldn't say a supernatural speed. It was scary and it was fast, but I think that that's how any little kid or anybody in a mall that's supposed to be closed would run past the security cameras. You know what I mean? Like,
have been the ghost of Valentina, given the tragic history of this plaza. But you be the judge. Was the spirit of Valentina caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
It looks like there's a backpack.
Was the spirit of Valentina caught on camera, given the tragic—
like, does that not look like a backpack or something? I don't know. I think the story is so freaking sad, but I mean, I think it's also possible that maybe this is somebody who snuck in late, like after close. Like, there's no proof that it's paranormal, I guess, unless he goes on to say security guards have checked and absolutely nobody was there. Maybe it's a lot faster than I think it is. Maybe she really is running a lot faster than I think she is. But okay, it just looks sped up. I mean, it probably isn't. But if there's like a book bag, like if there's a backpack or something, that might be somebody in there to steal things. You know what I mean? I'm no snitch, but
history of this plaza. But you be the judge. Was the spirit of Valentina caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
It is really fast. I will give you that. It's really fast. But the entire story is so sad.
It's late at night when the following happens. The person recording is alone at home when all of a sudden, something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now, the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks.
Oh my God.
This injury was so severe that she had to stay home from—
It's so weird that we're listening to a story about that. I was just thinking about how when I was younger, I grew up not on a lake, like we didn't live on the lake, but there was a lake really close within walking distance of my house. And I used to walk down to a pier like every single day during the summer growing up, and I would go with my family. And there was this island, and it was like a quarter of a mile away from where we would get to the docks. So there's this island out in the middle of nowhere, and there's this really tall rock. And it's not like a big island. It's a relatively small one. And there's a rock that all these kids used to jump off of. And I would get so mad because my mom would never let me jump off the rock. She was convinced I would like hit other rocks and hurt myself because like we swam over there all the time. Like she knew there were rocks below. And as far as I know, nothing ever happened. But sometimes I hear stories like this and I'm like, thank God my mom never let me do that, because you think you know what's under the surface. Crazy how
more than just landing on a— Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered.
Poor thing.
But during her stay at home,
Glad she's okay.
Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
Okay. I'm scared. So clearly something's already freaked her out. She's getting out of bed. She's recording with a flash on purpose. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. It sounds like somebody's swinging from the damn chandeliers in this house. I can't talk. I'm scared. Girl is braver than me. I would have locked in my damn bedroom. I think I've seen this video. The longer that we're watching it, the more that I think I've seen this clip, but I'm still gonna watch it. Oh my god, that's so scary. So scary. Yep. Gotta get out. Time to. Oh no, both the doors. Great. Phenomenal. It's crazy how hard the memory of this clip has stuck in my head, because the minute she started panning between the two doors, I was like, oh, I have talked about this before, because I remember the exact moment that second door, like this one right here, opened, and how hard I jumped the first time that I saw it.
The two doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear. Soon after, the video comes to an end. But this wouldn't be the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens.
Okay. Oh no. Maybe it was this one that I watched. I don't know, but that banging is scary as heck. No. Wait, what was that sound? Oh my god. That's so scary.
Just like before, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
That's so scary. Those two clips were so freaky. The doors and like the timing in which they opened is so unsettling.
In this short video, a famous musician from Argentina had posted something pretty spooky that occurred at a friend's house. Jimena Barron was visiting a very close friend who she's known for over 5 years. Never has she ever encountered anything like this while being at her place. According to her, she was sitting outside in the backyard when suddenly she felt as though someone had grabbed her shoulder. She immediately gets up and turns around to see who it is. But strangely, no one is there.
When she gets up to, this plant is moving, and I can't tell if that would have been from the force of her getting up. Probably. It would have sent that much wind over, but that is weird. Because she jumps up like so fast. It's very clear something startled her, and there's like nothing else around that would have done it.
And turns around to see who it is. But strangely, no one is there.
Oof.
Now, although this incident doesn't seem that strange, it's the video itself that's by far the strangest. It wasn't until looking at the footage captured by the security camera outside that Jimena was left extremely terrified.
Wait, what?
If you zoom in on the video, you can see what appears to be a set of fingers touching Jimena's shoulder. It's hard to make out at first, but if you pause the video at the right time...
No! No, no, no. Actually, no. Legitimately, absolutely no. What? Oh my god, I have chills. I have so many chills. That's so scary. Where did it come from? Where did it come from? I don't like it. Why did it show up?
You can see what looks like a row of distorted fingers. Now, what makes this even creepier is that Jimena stands up soon after the hand appears. Because of this, viewers believe that something had actually touched her.
That is really weird.
But, as always, what are your thoughts on this?
That is really
Ghost
weird.
Or something else?
Ghost. Ghost.
You let me know.
Disembodied hand. I don't know, but ghost. So weird.
The following video comes from a man named Bobby who lives with his daughter inside a house where unusual activity has been happening recently. Bobby can't shake the feeling that something is haunting both him and his daughter. He's been documenting these strange occurrences ever since they started.
The Raggedy Ann dolls are never a good sign. As somebody with a Raggedy Ann doll, it's never a good sign. Never a good sign. Okay.
But out of all occurrences, the following has left him the most unsettled. Bobby's in his living room when out of nowhere, strange noises come from his bedroom. He grabs his phone and records the following.
Okay.
It's either in my room or Sky's room, but Sky's passed out right now.
I like his
That's
tattoo.
crazy.
That little rose is cool.
So she's asleep.
Okay, yeah, she's dead asleep. And it's also broad daylight.
See, I'm telling you, I keep hearing weird shit.
Oh.
I think it's coming from my room now.
That is weird. To me, it sounded like somebody was like doing dishes or something. But, oh, good. Great.
I don't know what
Great.
that sound is, though.
More Raggedy Ann. More Raggedy Andy.
Oh, what the f was that, man? Yo, this.
Ooh,
This.
that was weird.
The sound of footsteps is heard right behind him, as though someone had walked into the room. Spooked out by the noise, he proceeds to close the cabinet and walk out. For the next few months, Bobby would continue to post videos of strange happenings in his home, but it's the most recent video that has left him the most concerned.
Oh no.
He's alone at home when this is captured.
That would
I
scare
know
me
y'all
so.
hear the footsteps. I'm like shaking already. So early in the morning too.
I know the I know that nervous laugh.
See, I know you hear them pacing in there.
It does sound like footsteps. It does sound like footsteps.
Nah, get out of here, man.
Oh. Anyone else hear a kid laughing? That sounds like a stock footage kid laugh. That sounds like a stock footage kid laugh. It sounds so staged. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think, but it's creepy nonetheless. I've heard that laugh. I have heard that laugh in a YouTube video in like 2014. I'm convinced. There's something about the laugh that's so recognizable to me. I don't know if anyone else feels like this. Balloon Boy. Oh my God. Is that why I feel like it's so familiar? Because it's the Balloon Boy laugh. Is that why? Oh my God.
Hello?
I thought there was a dog on the bed. I got really excited.
I'm like freaking out.
Mysteriously, the same room where the footsteps were heard opens up
I
on
don't
its
know
own.
about this one.
Like before, Bobby was spooked out of his mind, but it seems not as much as when the following incident had occurred.
Oh, it's not over.
Bobby is once again alone at home when something unexplainable happens inside his daughter's room. This is what he captured.
Or Scrappy-Doo.
It always gets crazy when I'm here by myself. Or when my daughter's sleeping. But, see? I told you. I want her piano again.
Oh.
Hello?
It's always in broad daylight too, dude. Which is
See,
creepy.
there's her piano. Don't mind her room. She has so many damn toys. You gotta clean up like every day in here. Hello?
I know that feeling. My dogs have a lot of toys as well, and I have to clean up after them. Honestly, like 5 times a day, so you're not doing that bad, sir. Okay.
But at least y'all caught that part. Yeah. Nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good.
Oh, hated that.
Got that.
Hated every minute.
I'm telling you, every time I'm here by myself, man. See, look, her piano's still going off in there, man.
That was weird.
The toys inside his daughter's room mysteriously start going off by themselves. Now, not much else is known about Bobby's situation, but he continues to post these strange happenings on his channel. He hopes that someone will explain what's happening, as the activity in his house seems to be getting stranger and stranger.
When we were talking about the laugh, immediately I was like, oh, well, that has to be why it's fake, because that giggle sounds so familiar, but maybe it was just a toy. Maybe it was just another toy in her room. She very clearly has like a bunch of like Scooby-Doo things and like Barney things and stuff. So would it be that out of the realm of possibilities to have something from FNAF that would have made that sound? I don't know. I don't know, but all I do know is that that house is a no from me personally. Like, I will not be coming over for dinner, but I wish you all well. Anyway, on to the next one.
Now, the exact source of the following clip is unknown. It was reposted by someone who found the video somewhere. Even without a source, though, the footage is still terrifying on its own.
Oh no.
It starts off with a group of men
Not the
who are looking
anonymous
down a
footage.
manhole. They swear that they either saw someone or something inside it. The man recording takes a closer look and sees this.
No. If we get jump scared, I'm sorry. I will be just as upset.
Without warning, the head of someone or something pops into view under the open manhole. Its sudden appearance was enough to send the man running away. Like something straight out of a horror movie, the face seemingly disappears as a man steps back.
Oh, that's so
Whatever this was remains a total mystery. But real or not, the unexpected appearance of this ghoulish face is the stuff of nightmares.
Oh my god, that's so scary. Why does it look like that? Has Jello Man taken to the... Stop. Has Jello Man taken to the sewers? This could be our guy. This could be our Lord and Savior, Jello Man. This could absolutely be Jello Man. Spooky. Anyway, Jello Man is taken to the sewers. Y'all be careful out there. I don't know what to tell you.
The unexpected appearance of this ghoulish face is the stuff of nightmares.
It's just Jello Man. You'll be fine.
This next video was taken inside a mansion that is well known for being extremely haunted. On July 30th of 2022, Sabrina and her husband Carl decide to take a tour of the Aston Hall mansion located in Birmingham, England. The place itself isn't just known for being haunted, but also for its immaculate architecture that many are taken aback when seeing it in person.
It is so beautiful.
But it seems that the real reason people come here isn't just to admire the beauty of this place, but to experience the hauntings that tourists have encountered. There's a room in this mansion that once belonged to a young woman named Mary Holt. The story goes that Mary's father had heard that she planned to run away and marry one of the servants who worked there. Upset that his daughter would do such a thing, he goes to her room and locks her inside.
He full
Years would
Arthur
pass,
fisted.
and Mary would still be locked up
The
inside
Arthur
this
meme,
room.
you know?
It was after 16 years of being grounded that Mary passed away. It is said that she died of starvation.
16 years? Oh, I was not expecting this to end in such incredible tragedy. 16 years? She was grounded because of a boy? That is so
It is said
sad.
that she died of starvation, but also partly of a broken heart. Now, the story itself is quite tragic, but it seems that it wasn't tragic enough for Sabrina's husband, as according to her, he thought it would be funny to call out Mary after learning about her story. This is something Sabrina regrets, as she says that if it wasn't for her spouse calling out Mary, this chilling encounter wouldn't have happened.
Oh no.
The two are climbing up the stairs to Mary's room when this is captured.
Mary? I mean you no harm. We know you're in there. We've seen you.
To be fair, he's not exactly like egging the ghost on. He's talking in quite a polite and nice way. I was worried when he just said Mary that he was going to start taunting her, but I don't think this is disrespectful in like any capacity.
Hi, Mary.
Wait, what? Oh!
Mary?
Did you see it?
Mary?
Oh, that was scary. I thought I saw something pass by the door crack prior.
Mary?
Oh my gosh.
Are you still in there, Mary? You can come out now.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad and so scary.
Inside Mary's old room,
No.
a shadow-like figure darts across the chamber in a
Chills.
swift motion.
Chills.
The two stand in silence while breathing heavily in anticipation. It doesn't show itself again until moments later after being called out by Sabrina's husband, as though acknowledging the husband's summoning.
That's
Now,
so
something
scary.
worth mentioning is
You can literally see the shadow cast by whatever this is on the floor. Like, this looks like a real person.
husband, as though acknowledging the husband's summoning.
Like, look at the floor.
Now,
That's like a
something
shadow.
worth mentioning is that the couple doesn't enter the room to see what's inside.
That's also true.
The reason for not doing so, according to them, is that the museum prohibits anyone from entering the room. As with any historical piece on display, this one is off limits to the public. To this day, Sabrina and her husband have no idea as to who or even what was caught on camera.
That's really creepy. That's
A
really
family
creepy.
who lives in England has been
I'll give it to that clip. That one was really weird.
capturing video evidence of strange happenings inside their home.
Oh no.
Ever since
Oh.
1997, capturing video evidence of strange happenings inside their home.
Oh no, not
Ever
the
since
shadow head.
1997, the family has been seeing things that they can't seem to explain. More often than not, they would hear strange noises coming out of nowhere and even see things move on their own. To the family, it seems that
These guys. I am fascinated with this TikTok account. You have quite literally no idea. I am so fascinated with this story. I want to say I don't think it's real, but there's this storytelling element to it. And there's this like otherworldly, like this house has like portals opening up and like things falling through. They were on to portals before Melanie ever dropped the album. Like they knew what was coming. They just do anything and they expect people to believe it, and they all do. And I'm so into it. I'm so into it. So
coming out of nowhere and even see things move on their own. To the family, it seems that with every unusual occurrence that happens, the activity intensifies. Now, although they live in a constant state of fear, they still try their best to live comfortably in their own home. On one occasion, the family makes time to chat with one another and a friend of theirs who is visiting them. The father records the occasion on his phone, as moments like this rarely happen. All is going well, when suddenly, this happens.
He always pushes it through when I'm sitting on the
Why are you moving closer and closer towards me and almost in my lap, Bubba?
Why filling your coat?
She's ready to run. Don't you trust over there anymore, Bubba?
I'm all good, thanks.
Why you moved out in the first place?
One of the reasons, yeah. Oh god. I used to poke in the oven.
You go.
I'm alright. I'm so we'll go together.
Yeah, get together. Yeah. It always happens on Julian.
I just don't even like.
Oh no.
Pointed up the stairs.
Oh my. No.
Oh, where did I go?
There's nothing there. No, I can't.
There's nothing there.
Oh god.
There's a lot of stuff that happens around these stairs too. In like these people's. Ooh, that is
As
scary.
if things inside their home have finally settled.
That is scary.
As if things inside their home have finally settled, this happens. The sound of heavy footsteps walking about is heard above them. Seeming slightly unfazed, as they've seen stranger things before, they laugh about it and proceed to check on the source. But after standing momentarily at the base of the stairs, an unseen presence runs down at full speed.
Yeah.
This may just be the scariest encounter they've ever had. But until more videos are posted, it seems that
I don't know if I would say that it's the scariest encounter they've ever had. Portals are opening in their ceiling and dropping silverware on the floor. Like, these people have the craziest things happen in their house.
this one will stand out from any other creepy occurrence they experience.
All right. Saved the scariest one. I don't know if it'll be the scariest one. Saved
When it comes to videos of baby monitors that capture something
One for
paranormal on
last.
camera, they usually tend to be creepy. But this next video may just be a lot more wholesome than scary. Whitney Allen is the mother of 2 children whose father tragically passed away in 2022 after suffering a brain injury caused by a bee sting. Apparently, Whitney's husband was severely allergic to bees. The bee sting he received was enough to send his body into cardiac arrest and affect his brain. After months of being in hospice care, he sadly passed away. To Whitney,
really
the
sad.
passing of her husband was extremely agonizing. But for him to pass away only 3 months later after the birth of their second child was painfully devastating. The fact that he wasn't able to stay for long to see their child grow up was unbearable to think about. Now, even though she feels that her husband wasn't able to meet their baby in a meaningful way on Earth, she believes that he was able to do so from the beyond.
I think he knew. I know she's not watching this. I don't know why I'm comforting her in a way, but like he still knew. I think it's so hard for us to consider that, and I always feel terrible for people who lose their loved ones in ways long before they actually pass away. But I think he knew. I think he knew. I'm glad that seemingly whatever we're about to watch, like horror-wise, like scare-wise, brings her some comfort.
Late one evening, Whitney is looking over at the baby monitor when she sees a mysterious light on her child's head. At first, she thought this light was just a reflection on the screen.
Yeah.
But when her child changed position on the bed, the light was still there. She couldn't help but think that this orb was actually her husband, as it seemed to be patting and stroking the baby's head.
Oh, it really is. It looks like it's like going back and forth. It's like luminescent too, huh? No. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad that hopefully brings her some peace, knowing he's still with them.
After months of experiencing total agony, seeing this had brought Whitney a sense of peace. Even though her
Love
husband
that.
had passed away, she takes comfort in the thought that somehow he's still here.
Oh.
As with most videos,
Oh, that clip! Ah.
feel free to let me know your thoughts on this one.
So sweet. I loved that clip.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next
What
time.
a sad but sweet note to end off on. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Before I go, I want to say a quick thank you to my subscribers who are members of this channel. If you want to join the channel memberships, all you gotta do is click that little join button. It should be right next to the subscribe button somewhere on the screen. Channel members get really cool perks like members only videos, updates, and polls to help me decide on future video topics, as well as just friends and community who all like the same things. Once again, if you want to join the channel memberships, you can click that little join button somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. For now, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all very, very much and I will see you in my next video. Bye!